Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan. I'm a spiritual guide, a healer, and a medium. To my returning subscribers, welcome back my friends, welcome back. Hope everyone is having a fabulous day today. This video is a channel message from your angels, but make sure to only take what resonates with you because this is a general channel message. Now on with the message. There is not one person who's gone through their spiritual awakening who haven't struggled on some level, who haven't faced certain challenges. And this is a necessary process in order for you to escape once and for all this matrix, as an example, this materialistic matrix. And oftentimes, it isn't when situations are going in our favor, when things are going great, that we evolve, that we grow, that we learn life lessons. It's when we're being put through these difficult challenges. And most oftentimes it's to reveal to us that we're more than capable of handling this. And other times it comes forth to allow us to say once and for all, I am letting go of this situation. I am no longer a vibrational match to this situation. And if the past summer has been difficult for you, as far as an example is using the law of attraction, you've tried many different techniques and it just doesn't seem to be coming forth. Have you focused inwards, or else have you been focusing on your reality, as in this manifesting technique does not work? Because oftentimes, whenever you're using the law of attraction, it reveals to you what you need to work on. It reveals to you, example, what is it that you need to let go of? What self-limited belief is blocking you? It also brings forth blockages. Certain core issues sometimes will come up, but as long as you're looking inwards during this spiritual journey and not always focusing in on your reality, you're going to be able to figure out exactly what is it that you need to heal. What is it that you need to let go of? What are you being prepared for? And oftentimes, individuals have to literally lose everything during their spiritual awakening in order to bring out the best version of themselves, in order to allow the most authentic version to come out. And look past, look as far as your past in your life. Most of you watching this most likely have never fitted in. And the reason for this is you're here to help create the new earth. Your ideas are outside of the box compared to the average person. Therefore, really look inwards. You have 1 month until the autumn equinox, and then it's going to be a season of harvest. And then it's going to be time to go and collect these manifestations. Look inwards. Stop viewing your reality and blaming things on others, on different types of situations, and look inwards. Because oftentimes you're going through the spiritual awakening process. As an example, your job, most individuals will quit their jobs or else they will get fired because it's not something that they're truly passionate about. But what ends up happening is you start to realize that you dislike your job. As an example, you actually hate your job, but you continue to go into work. You're not being proactive in as far as looking for something else, as far as starting to think, what would be the most fulfilling career that I could possibly have? What changes am I able to make? And not only this, what information am I able to go collect as far as learning, as far as what is it that you're passionate about? And it's extremely important to always be taking action, learning, or practicing, because you're preparing yourself for what is coming up. You're literally, you have to transform yourself completely into the version of yourself that has your these manifestations, as an example. Therefore, sometimes you have to go through seemingly difficult situations because it's going to prepare you to assume that level of responsibility. And as far as individuals around you, the majority of individuals will disappear, and it's completely normal because you're no longer a vibrational match to certain individuals, especially if you have to act a certain way around certain individuals and then you act another way around other individuals. It's only the individuals where you're able to be your authentic self that will remain in your immediate scenery. The others are going to be pushed away. And this is completely normal because you need this alone time to figure things out. And sometimes you have to lose everything in order to now no longer feel like there's something to lose. Therefore, that's going to pull out the most authentic version of yourself. And that's when the ideas are going to start to come forth. And that's when you're going to begin to align more and more as far as serving your higher purpose. Therefore, whatever is happening in your reality, no matter how negative it seems, go inwards. Go inwards and see. Well, I'm having this problem right here with this person. Well, see inside of yourself as far as possibly certain things, as far as when growing up, certain self-limited beliefs that were implanted in your mind, in your subconscious mind, or else certain emotions that it brings up concerning something from your past. Start looking at it like this and really begin to make your number one priority self-love, self-worth, inner happiness. Because at the end of the day, what does it matter as far as everything that you're doing in your life if you're doing it for someone else? If you're doing it to try to make someone else happy, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's your own inner happiness that matters. And right now, it should be about focusing in on your vibrational frequency. It should be about manifesting more self-love, more self-worth, more inner happiness, more joy, more excitement. Really start looking at it like this. As far as manifesting, stop just looking as far as physical goods and start seeing what is it that you're able to manifest from within. Because as far as this matrix, the number one reason most people are still trapped in this matrix, it's a consumer materialistic matrix. Then everyone has to have all the latest toys, always has to upgrade in everything. Therefore, they're in a financial struggle. Therefore, they're going to listen. They're going to do exactly what the matrix is telling them. And often, a lot of people go through this. When you go through your awakening, you literally wipe the slate clean. You absolutely lose everything to restart fresh again, because you have to look as far what motivated you in the past to have certain things. Are you still motivated the same way? Most likely not. Just like when you first initially had your spiritual awakening, most of you most likely looked as far as, here's the house I want to have, here's the soulmate, here's the career, here's the trips I want to take, everything always out there. But once you start on your journey as far as really starting to discover yourself and discovering your spiritual gifts and discovering what is it that you're passionate about, as far as these physical goods, they're going to take a seat, because you're going to want to put all of your time and energy into growing what is it that you're passionate about. And as you do this, as you continue to reinvest in yourself, everything is going to unfold in your perfect divine timing. If right now you started to push forth with something and you're not getting the results that you were looking for, understand this. You're always being prepared, or you're always having to learn a lesson, or else sometimes you're just simply having to prove to yourself that you're capable of overcoming this. Start viewing it like this. Once you start seeing as everything is happening for you and not against you, and that's why I talk about really tapping into your inner happiness, creating that self-worth, that self-love, creating that inner peace. That is what's important, because once you're able to do this, you're going to be able to get out of your mind and fully tap into your heart space. And once you do, you're going to see, as far as the law of attraction, it might not be the biggest manifestations that are going to come forth as far as materialistically, but it's going to be exactly what you need when you need it to keep you aligned on that right path. Therefore, moving forward over the next month, just become an observer of what is coming up, and don't allow your ego, as an example, to hold you back as far as if certain blockages are coming up, to say, oh no, that's not me, that's them, that's because of them. Give yourself permission to work through that during your meditation. Instead of always just wanting to manifest them, use meditation to heal, use meditation to raise your vibrational frequency, use meditation to receive the guidance, the insight that you need concerning your specific thing that you're going through as of this very moment. Start opening up with spirit, and you're going to start to notice all of a sudden these ideas are going to start to come forth. And then at a certain point, you're going to start taking action on them. Once you start taking action on them, then all of a sudden, you're going to start to feel that love, joy, and bliss. You're going to start to feel blessed because situations are going to be turning out in your favor more and more and more. And as time goes on, what's important is as time goes on, you have a drastic raise in your vibrational frequency when you initially have your awakening. The first year, the first 2 years. Therefore, it's impossible for the law of attraction and God to match your vibrational frequency at that very moment. But as time goes on, what you start noticing, it's a 3-month cycle. As time goes on, it's going to become more of a vibrational match as far as how you feel inside. It's going to start to reflect out in your reality. Therefore, really look inwards and be thorough as far as what you're working through, and understand this, that everything's going to come out when it needs to. But write things down. If certain things are coming up and you're like, I'm not quite ready to face them on yet, write it down. At least you're going to know what's going to be coming up, and start viewing it like this: everything is happening for you and not against you. You just have to sometimes give it time. You sometimes have to give it a couple of months to understand why all of a sudden did I lose this job right here and then was left jobless. The next thing you know, if you give it a bit of time, you end up seeing where it leads you. Because sometimes, as far as making these quantum leaps, as far as shifting timelines, seemingly you're going to be going through a difficult situation, but it's the difficult situation that allows you to really become the best version of yourself, that allows you to learn, to heal, to let go of whatever is needed. But it's like a diamond. You're being put through pressure for a short period of time, but then you're going to come out shining all nice and bright. Well, that's going to do it for the message. Really look inwards this week. Really prioritize your inner happiness. Whatever you're noticing that's dropping your vibrational frequency, if you don't need to consume it, let it go. And whatever is raising your vibrational frequency, whatever is making you, allowing you to feel love, consume more and more. And prepare yourself for the autumn equinox in order to begin to start to collect what is rightfully yours. Well, that's going to do it for the angel message for the week. I wish you guys an incredible week. I love you guys. You guys have an awesome day. Namaste.